here's where I could see, okay, listen, I'll get behind that. I'm a big supporter of a group called International Justice Mission, IJM. And so they're an American-based international group that combats human slavery, forced labor, human trafficking, domestic abuse, right, globally. And, there are companies in Southeast Asia, in India, and multiple places that make products that used forced labor or child labor, right? I could understand saying, hey, look, I'm not going to support that product because what they're doing from a labor perspective and creating that product is illegal and it is immoral, and that is not. So I am no way. I'm going to boycott that product, and I'm going to stay away from it because I don't want to support that. Right. Because if we can take away the economics that support that, then maybe we can make a difference on the back end of it, right? Yeah. I get that. The other one, like for example, like Harvey Weinstein, right? Yes. What he did, I could look anything that he's made. I'm good with getting rid of it. Mm-hmm. Now, it's unfortunate because other people are paying for that, right? There's other people that are completely innocent, that are completely have nothing to do with the evil that he put onto people. And so they're hurting. But like for me, it's like anything that he made, produced, whatever, I'm not interested.
Bill Cosby's another one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Really anybody that has a past of sexual,
immorality.
Inappropriate acts.
Yeah.
Those are now coming to light because of this new culture of calling people out.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? We need to hold these people accountable in that way. And if this is the way it does come to light, people come forward because they can feel comfortable now.
Yeah.
I think that's an appropriate way to you. Because again, that's you just said it. I'm not going to spend my money at a company that supports X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. Well, and here's why. And if like, it's just media wise in whether it's TV, movies, music, in the entertainment industries, they get paid royalties every time that one of Weinstein's movies is aired on a network. He gets paid royalties.
Right.
Anytime that it's on HBO or anytime it's streamed, there's royalties that are associated with it, right? So I'm not going to continue supporting that for it. Bill Cosby, anytime one of his specials is watched, right, there's royalties. So I get that, right? But as we look at this, also too, and you can make your own decision whether you want to support it or not. If you believe Bill Cosby is guilty, then don't consume his material. Mm-hmm. But also you should have the right, because we are not the judge, we are not the jury, and we're definitely not the executioner, right? And so we can't play that role. So we should have our own choice on whether we want to continue to support or not. Because, you look at like O.J. Simpson, like in a court of law, he was found innocent. Mm-hmm. You can make your own decision, but to ostracize him when he was found innocent in a court through the proper legal process, whether you think he's guilty or not, whether you think the verdict is right or not, but then to absolutely cut his legs out from under him so that he can continue to make a living, look, that's on you. But that's not our job to make everybody else jump on board with that. It's your own decision. And I can't get on board is you force your opinion on the public because you think something is wrong when maybe other people don't. The legal judicial system has found that person. I'm not saying just OJ. I'm saying overall. Or, there's things like right now, and we're going to obviously get into that, is like the big one right now is Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, before we get into Joe, though, I want to ask you this. Do you see any scenario where it's appropriate to band together as a community? So I think what I hear you saying is, hey, if I don't like what Bill Cosby did, or Eric Weinstein, is that his name? Harvey Weinstein, sorry. Two different people. Yeah. If I don't like what they did, I'm personally just not going to consume anything. I'm going to ignore them. I'm not going to purchase their products. Do you see a scenario where it's valuable for me as an individual to band with other people? Mm-hmm. Let's all get together. It's more powerful if everybody knows about it, as opposed to me just making the personal choice.
If you have the facts, right? If you have all the information. But like you said, how fast we're consuming information, we hear one little snippet and we make a decision without all of the information available to us or having done any research. That's one thing as a culture, we do zero research. We don't spend nearly enough time actually digging into what it's hard to know the exact truth, right? But as close to the truth as possible with all the information available. We just literally see one person say one thing, and that now is gospel.
Right.
And that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's lazy.
Yeah.
It's lazy as a culture.
It's efficient. It's lazy. This is much easier. This is a path of least resistance.
Right. But in cancel culture, the challenge is now you're ruining somebody's life.
Right.
You're ruining somebody's family. For something that you don't know if it's the truth or not, but someone else said it was, so it must be.
Right.
And that, to me, that's unfortunate about this. So to your question, yes, if we have all the information, if we have all the facts, or if we have enough that we're confident that that's the truth, yeah, like a community band together to get rid of Harvey Weinstein's, body of work, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Like if you have all the information,
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm saying, hey, because there's some evil things that he did, okay, and the truth has come out. The truth has come out about that. But just to on a whim, somebody just blasts something, and then you take down his entire ability to earn a living, and you affect his family, his kids. No, I'm not on board with like banding together and a mob with torches and pitchforks just because you heard one thing.
Yeah, no, totally agree. Totally agree with that we do need to slow down, in my opinion. Because again, like that guy in front of me on the plane, he's not slowing down. He doesn't even know what the video is before he's pressing the like button.
Right.
So if he's doing that, what's he now commenting on that he doesn't know the whole story on?
That's right.
What's he sharing that he has no idea? And again, I'm picking on this kid, but to me, it's an underlying problem that a lot of people are consuming information that way. You have to be the first.
Yeah.
Even if you're wrong, it's reaction now, think later.